What's up YouTube, pal fellow questers? This is Artum from Germany, featuring Marvel Puzzle Quest. Today's video is going to be a little mixture, so I'm going to do the Deadpool's Daily Quest and talk about things that I suggest might be in the game for this year. So you might wonder what kind of title this video is going to have and what kind of thumbnail it's going to be fun. I mean it, so be excited once this video is on YouTube. And let's get on with the Deadpool's Daily Quest. Maybe you've checked out my other video that is going to be uploaded with this one concerning why I was away and the current characters in the game, like Spider-Ham, and upcoming characters like God Emperor Doom, as well as Namor. Let's get into Deadpool's Daily Quest and start with this one. That's a 1-star note. So yeah, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about features and characters I deem worthy. Not worthy, but I predict are going to be in the game this year. So maybe you don't know, but or haven't checked out. I had other character prediction videos in the past where I predicted a lot of characters who are already in the game, like Namor, who's going to make it, then 5-star Kingpin, characters like Loki, like his 5-star version. And I think there are going to be other characters in the game that have been talked about in my previous videos, mainly Sabretooth, the Mandarin, and Red Skull. I think they're going to make, at least one of them will be in the game this year. And before anyone else makes even a comment about the features I'm going to talk about, whether it's on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, MPQ D3 Go forum, I'm going to talk about what I might see in the game. Okay, so the first feature is actually concerning Namor. As you know, he is also titled the Submariner, so he's underwater or beneath the surface. And I think that we're going to have a new feature in the game this year that has something to do with being beneath. Like characters who are beneath the ground. We have like airborne and other like conditions like stunned, invisible. And then we have airborne, and I think we're going to have another one that's called beneath, that will have certain effects on the fight with characters like Namor, or maybe other characters who burrow or dig tunnels underground, something like that. I could see a lot of characters who have some kind of shape-shifting, maybe like turning into a material like Sandman, for example, turning into sand, and that could be like implemented as beneath. So beneath is going to have maybe a similar feature as airborne, but not quite the same. I don't know if D3Go has already thought about it, but maybe if D3Go is watching, might as well take what I said and maybe implement it. Who knows? Like, I know I'm not the most generous one, maybe a little bit arrogant, but that's what I think we're going to have, a feature. Maybe it's not going to be beneath, but something else. Yeah, so another feature that I think we might have this year or in the near future, which actually existed back in the game, is called environment change. So we had environmental tiles back in the day, and I think we're going, if like the character that I'm going to say right now will be implemented in this game, I think he's going to be a game changer. I'm talking about Mandarin. So if Mandarin is going to be in the game, hopefully he's going to be a 5-star. I think his abilities will have something to do with his 10 rings, and he's going to have multiple abilities that are going to change the board. So like the environment, like one ring changes the board to an ice environment, or a fire environment, a psychic environment, something like that. And if this environment thing is going to be introduced, like I could picture Mandarin to be one of the first characters, maybe the first character to display it. Another feature that I might see in the game is a character. I know we currently have this special tiles abuse hype, and I think this character is going to change the special tiles, put it onto a whole new level. Hopefully it's going to be Red Skull. So I could picture Red Skull as being the character who actually will have the ability to morph or combine special tiles. Like, for example, you have like 5 strike tiles on the board, friendly ones, and that he would combine them or fuse them, merge them into one. So that would open up the door of more like of higher damage output with match damage and ability damage. I could see Red Skull being the perfect one to do that, like his commanding ability as being a senior member of Hydra. So I don't know. That's my thought about it. Maybe D3Go has also talked, like, briefed about this, like brainstormed with their developers. So let's see what we get this year. Yeah, and what else? Like, or something else. Oh yeah. So I think we're going to have another resource in Marvel Puzzle Quest. Maybe some of you might know from Facebook when they leaked Prowler. I made a little meme about that where I mentioned just as a joke green ISO 8. I don't know if we're going to have another ISO 8, but could be in the future being a currency for something else. That might be the case. What I don't think that we're going to have in the game this year is another rarity, so I don't think we're going to have 6 stars. Hopefully not, because we need, we need definitely, we don't need 6 stars currently. Like, a lot of players are still focused on 4-star land, myself included. Before you even reach 5-star land and have some 5-star champs, going to be a long time unless you spend money on the game. But another feature that we should definitely have in the game is the multiple pull option. Like, I've been talking about this, and my fellow Alliance member Mr. MPQ, who also does YouTube, has been talking about this. Like, if you're hoarding tokens, it's always a pain on the behinds to actually pull every token separately. So I would appreciate it if D3Go would finally introduce the multiple pull option, like pulling 5 tokens or 10 tokens or a certain amount of tokens you can type in at once. I would like speed things up, please. A lot of players who are hoarding legendary tokens for new 5 stars to come out or 4 stars. Help every player in the game. Yeah, so that would be with the special the multiple pull option. Oh yeah, and another thing we desperately need in the game, or 2 things. First one is going to be, please D3Go adjust the connection between 3, 4, and 5-star feeders. Like, let the 3 stars feed into the 4 stars counterparts as well into the 5 stars. There's still a lot of loose lines. Like, not every Guardians of the Galaxy member is giving his 4-star if you have champed the 3-star. Come on, like, those characters have been out for over a year. Couldn't you finally, like, edit the stuff so we will get the according counterparts as rewards once the 3 and 4-star has been champed? It's not a big deal, actually. The other feature that should definitely be in the game is fix your freaking language settings. Like, I'm playing this game on German because I live in Germany and I have no other option to select English. Yet 50% of the text is in English. Like, for every new character that comes out, text is still in English. A lot of characters have their text not been translated into German. As a professional translator and interpreter, I'm telling you, D3Go, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you just fix this? come on, you it's not that hard for you to get a translator who would fix this stuff. A lot of German players are playing this game. Some of them are spending money, and they would gladly see this game fully in German. I'm sure about that. If not, give us the option to switch languages in the options or in settings, you know? Like, kinda puzzles me when you're playing a game that is supposed to be in German and only 50% of this game is translated. Not really, doesn't make it credible, I'd say. Is there anything else I could add on that definitely has to change or is going to change in the future? Like, I don't I have to tell you about the support system that has been out in Marvel Puzzle Quest. It's an okay feature, but I don't see a lot of people talk about like supports being that game change. I guess it still needs a lot of time until you get supports. Like, I only have like half of the current available supports, and I play a lot, and it takes a long time to level those supports. I'm thankful that D3Go upped the ISO red rate. No, the ISO red amount you could get. So that has been a huge improvement. But I think they should still improve on that. There is still room to further improve supports. So maybe concern yourself about that. Oh yeah, and characters that I would love to see, except those I have already named in 2019 that I think are going to be in the game, or some of them. Like, first of all, let's talk about characters that should already be in the game. Like, for example, the man. No, I'm not gonna talk about the ones I have already mentioned. So, like, how come Hulk is in the game but we don't have the leader? We have Thor in the game but we don't have Enchantress, for example, or Sorter. We don't have typical Spider-Man foes. Like, a lot of players might think, oh no, come on, no more Spider characters. Like, for example, we don't have Morbius. We don't have Mysterio. Although I think Mysterio is going to be the next villain once Spider-Man 2 comes out. We don't have the Lizard. We don't have Rhino. We don't have Black Cat. Who else don't we have? We don't have Mr. Sinister. Come on, typical X-Men villain or nemesis of Gambit. What's up with you, D3Go? Shouldn't he be already in the game? We don't have Skrull. We don't have another Nova. We don't have Maximus. We don't have... Oh yeah, we don't have the the three characters actually, that are supposed to be already in the game concerning Lockjaw. Like, we don't have Kornak, we don't have Crystal. What's up? Like, shouldn't they be already in the game? Because they're implemented in Lockjaw's ability. Come on, D3Go. I know it's fun to sell $75 costumes concerning 5-star Thor, but what about like giving us other excitement in form of new PvE, PvP like features that we actually need in the game? Improving the alliance chat. This chat is so simple, it makes you cringe. Like, my alliance is using Discord for better chat performance and strategy. This chat in the game is so behind. Like, not even like if I were to rate the chat, I would give it 0 stars. 20 players in the alliance is okay. Oh, by the way, what about daily rewards? Like, we get a login reward after we have not a login reward, but after you fought one match and won it, you're getting a daily shield resupply. What about actual rewards that you receive once you have fulfilled other conditions in the game? A lot of other games have that, like defeat 5 Magiar or whatever, or start a PvE, get certain points, so you get a daily reward for that as well. Why don't you think about that? A lot of people... Oh yeah, actually, a lot of players sometimes, I'd say, bitch about characters that desperately need a rework. Like, we have a lot of 3 and 4 stars that are quite obsolete or too weak to be even considered meta material or be played at. Instead, of changing characters like Reed Richards, which I think is okay, shouldn't you actually focus on characters who are at the bottom of their respective tier or respective rarity? Like Ragnarok, nobody's playing him. Or Gambit, 3-star Gambit is practically useless after you nerfed him into the ground. Not talking about how OP he was, but you just made him worse. Like, he's unplayable right now. Nobody's concerned with him. And not only 3 stars, there are 4 stars as well. But yeah, so that's actually all of the stuff, I guess, that I wanted to say. Yeah. By the way, fellow questers, if you have stuff that you would love the devs maybe to hear, comment on my video, maybe post my video so the devs are going to see that. By the way, I'm not the only one who complains about the game, that it needs certain features. There are a lot of other fellow questers and dedicated players that do it on the forum, on the Facebook page, on Twitter, on YouTube, whatever, or wherever. I'm just maybe one that can reach a little bit more due to my YouTube channel, because I get a little bit more views, I guess. And people actually like the stuff I talk about, otherwise they wouldn't watch the video or comment on it. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think about the stuff I've said, and maybe contribute by adding what you would love to see in the game, or what you find reasonable should be changed. By the way, the thumbnail is going to be funny, just to let you know. Yeah. Usually that puts daily run takes less time. Should be done about twice or thrice. Let's get rid of him. You know what? Done. Even though Ares is all down. Yep. Okay. Behemoth Burrito. Let's see, 2 command points if I win. I'm definitely going to. Let's see. Boom. Boom, 4 star. No, match 4, 4 star. Yeah, please excuse my errors and mistakes. I repeat myself way too often. That's true. If I mispronounce something, feel free to correct me. Or I'm gonna correct myself once I edit this video and notice, oh, what did I do there? That's not correct. Yeah, kind of ironic. You're a translator, Artum, and then you screw up on pronunciation. Well, it happened. Sorry. Oh yeah, what's wrong with them? They're nasty, 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 nasty. Let's put myself in there. Yeah, that's okay. Boom. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm definitely going to put out a new intro this year. Gonna work on my profile picture as well, on my logo. So the old stuff is outdated, should be changed, and that's what I'm going to do this month, hopefully. Man, Cyclops is really angry. Oh, now comes Storm. And by the way, if you have ever questions, feel free to message me on YouTube. or on Twitter, or on Facebook, whatever, or on the videos comment section if there's stuff you don't understand. By the way, if you don't like the stuff I post, feel free to give me a negative comment. Like, it's okay. I can take in the criticism, or if you think there's stuff I could improve on, definitely tell me. Let's see. Do I want this? Yeah, come on. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Man, this is not good. Almost done. It's taking, like, this is not a good matchup. Yeah. Yeah, I need some. Definitely need some green and black. Yeah, there goes the black. Yeah. There's black. Let's get rid of Storm. Boom. Or not. Well, let's not get rid of her, I guess. It's still going to come on. Like, how are the other characters? Oh man, this is a pretty shitty match, I'd say. My characters are not that high. Getting their asses handed to them. I'm not going to put any music on that, folks. And I forgot to display character animations, as well as sound in the game. Don't hate me for that, sorry. It was not my intention. Sometimes I fuck up. Yeah. Okay, dokey. Boom. Oh, that loop. Oh, by the way, if you're playing PvP, there is and you're playing a simulator, there's a really good team you should check out, consisting of 4-star Rogue, 4-star Nightcrawler, and 4-star America Chavez. You can get some nasty plays with those characters, and I think I'm gonna make a video in which I show you how to utilize those characters, and it's actually fun to play them. But it's not fun to play against those right now. Come on, this is like... Do I have some? Yeah. Like, boom, get rid of him. Annoying. Yeah. Finally, the other missions or fights are going to be quicker. 2 command points. Oh, yes, baby. Okay. You need 3. Oh, Dr. Doom. Yeah, got Emperor on its way. So this is actually the fastest way to clear that one. Get your highest match character as well as Thanos, either 3 or 5-star. Kill the enemy with the lowest HP and then see what happens. Core Death, Thanos' black passive is going to kill the enemy if it's decently leveled. Let's see. Boom. Come on. And now watch. Boom. That's it. Yep. Almost done. Again, same stuff, but I forgot to switch out Dr. Doom. Never mind. Not gonna take long. Give me a nice cascade. Nah. Meh, that was good enough, but that is going to be better. Almost done. Oh yeah, they should fix that as well. Whenever you clear a wave, that you instantly get the right characters popping out after that. So many things they have to change in the game. Like, come on, D3, go. Oh, and by the way, I'm recording on a new phone. If you haven't checked me out in a while. Really glad that I got this phone. It's a OnePlus 6. Really great phone, I have to tell you. Price performance wise, it's one of the best phones currently out there, I'd say. Not done yet. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have. It's okay. Yay. Good. Yep. So that's actually it for this video, folks. Let me know what you think about the stuff I've talked about. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, leave a like a thumbs up. But more like Share this video so other YouTubers and questers might know about me doing MPQ and me talking about stuff like that. And if you're new, maybe subscribe and watch out for more stuff going to be in the future. Before I end, shout out to Mr. MPQ, Ricochet, and Kill Power. Keep on questing, fellow players. Be excited about Fantastic Four events coming up. Pull God, Emperor Doom, and Namor. And until next time, bye.